So I was found 2 days old in a bathroom in Seoul, Korea, and in which I'm not sure if it was an angel or a stranger that actually brought me to an orphanage called Holt Orphanage. And I lived in Holt Orphanage for 5 years. What I thought was amazing is that this Holt Orphanage was actually owned by a Christian family. So anybody who adopted there, actually I saw the paperwork, is that my parents had to sign that if they were to adopt me, they had to sign that they were going to bring me up in the faith of Jesus Christ. So to me, I feel that I'm one of their fruit of their labor. And so with that, I was then came over here in 1970, basically Pan American in Kennedy Airport in LaGuardia Airport there. And I was adopted by an Irish mother, Italian father, four instant brothers. So, it was a very interesting journey that God was putting me on, and I'm just blessed because I know that children at the age of 5, they're not so easily adopted. Everybody wants to adopt infants. So I was blessed. And with the story with my parents, I guess, is that my mother always wanted to have 4 girls. She got 4 boys, you know. But growing up, I guess you could say I believed because I was told to believe. Did I believe really that the stories in the Bible were true? Not really sure. I'm now in my 20s. My girlfriend invites me to a Bible study. And I said, I've always wanted to read the Bible. And what happened was, I remember when I was like 13, my brother went to California. We thought he was maybe with a cult, okay? Anyway, he comes back and he has me praying with his ex-girlfriend on the couch and saying that if we don't read the Bible, we were going to go to hell. So that kind of really scared me. So I picked up the Bible, King James Version. When you're 13, even when you're older, it's still even hard to understand in ways with thou, thee, thy. But then I started with Revelations, So that scared the heck out of me. So I closed it up, and that was really I put, aside my faith at that point. But then I guess now I'm in my, mid-20s. A girlfriend of mine invites me to a Bible study, and I said, I've always wanted to learn the Bible, but again, I didn't know much about it. But I was pessimistic, so I ended up going to a Bible study, and in which the pastor's wife was leading it, Arlene. And she was very good in the teaching, and I would ask her a lot of questions. And all of a sudden, one day, it just clicked like that. It was black and white. And I was like, wow, Jesus Christ really is the Son of God. And I'm really a sinner, because thinking that I was able to get into heaven if that was the case based on works, that I could have been able to get there. But I realized there was no one righteous, not even one, not even me. And so I realized the fact that, wow, I really do need Jesus Christ in my life and need him as to be my savior because I'm a sinner and I need forgiveness. And he died, on the cross for me, rose from the dead. So he fulfilled what he promised. And in which then, he became my Lord. So really, my life has, I guess you could say, changed since then, because I know that if I didn't have that experience, God wouldn't bless me with what I have today. Because I have a great story to tell. If God blessed somebody who grew up in an average American home, where they had the finances or the education to go to college, okay? And now, if they turned around and wrote a book or released a CD album, wrote over 100 inspirations, would you see, a testimony there, being as greater than what my testimony today is? Because of the fact that I was found 2 days old in a bathroom, I was abandoned, I was left there. But, with the pro-life, I say, but at least that was a better option than getting aborted. So the thing is I feel that he had to give me that beginning in order to make it a greater testimony for me today to share with others.
How great the love of Jesus Christ. Upon the cross of Calvary, the blood was shed that pardons me. No longer bound, no more defeat. How great the